All right, day 3 of the von Ehlinger rape trial, which wasn't exactly a full day. Prosecution rested yesterday. Today, the defense called its one and only witness, von Ehlinger himself. And by early afternoon, the jury was given the task of determining his guilt. Former state representative Aaron von Ehlinger is accused of raping a 19-year-old who was working as an intern at the Statehouse during the 2021 legislative session. The agreed upon facts: von Ehlinger and Jane Doe went to dinner on March 9th, 2021. They then went back to his apartment that evening. What happened after that is what is in question, consensual or not. So we are still waiting for a verdict from that jury. And Joe Paris joins us now. Spent the morning monitoring this trial. Joe, any surprise that von Ehlinger did take the stand in his defense, considering I don't know that he had to?
No, and von Ehlinger, to be clear, did not have to take the stand this morning. He could have pleaded the Fifth Amendment and they could have moved on with the entire thing. So there was some conversations early this morning in court about if von Ehlinger was going to testify. Going into today, it wasn't clear whether he would or not. His defense team had presented a line of evidence saying that, the prosecution has not shown that this happened. The prosecution has not proved this. So you could argue, Brian, that they really did not need Mr. von Ehlinger to testify today, but they chose to, and that may end up benefiting them. He gets to get his side of the facts into the record. Again, yesterday, Jane Doe did testify, but because she did leave during testimony and there was no time for cross-examination by the defense, her comments and whatever happened in court yesterday involving her is all thrown out. So the jury is not able to consider that. Long story short, though, we heard a real summary today from the prosecution and the defense. Very different stories. Prosecution saying that this was a violent sexual act. This was a rape. The defense saying, meanwhile, that this was a consensual night with 2 consenting adults. With all the facts in the case that we've touched on over the last 2 days, that's now been given to the jury. And as we speak right now at 5 o'clock on Thursday, they are being trusted to make a final decision. We will see what comes back, Brian. I know that there's concerns for those that are looking for the prosecution that they may not have enough evidence, and that might be something that the defense is really pushing at. Really, during closing statements, that's what they told the jury from the defense side, that the evidence is not there. You cannot convict this man.